All right, so today we're going to have the purchase module, which Archana will give us a walkthrough. I'm going to try to ask as many questions that I have regarding this module. And if after watching this video, you still have questions regarding it, then just feel free to comment your questions and then we'll try to give you the answers that you're looking for. So right now we are doing this to the staging server because we don't want to disrupt any data in the live server or the production server that we have. So Archana will do the walkthrough starting now. Archana, can you start?
Yes, I can start. Hi guys. When we actually start with the purchasing, we have this icon where we are going to start. This is purchasing module. Once you click on it, you will actually see the screen. That is a dashboard of your purchase. And once we start, we are actually going to cover purchase requisition first. From that, we will create a RFQ, request for quotation, and once our request for quotation is validated, we have given them like our requests are out for the seller, and we validate anyone uh, supplier. So we will confirm that particular request for quotation. That will create a purchase order. This is going to be a flow which I'm going to demonstrate right now. So for starting purpose, we are going to create a, like for example, we have some request, and we have few articles which we need to purchase. So we are going to note down those under purchase requisition so that you can send them. It's some kind of like you are asking for prices for multiple vendors, and that you are going to get together into one requisition. Here you can actually link a project. We are going to link one project. Like for this project, we require particular materials, and those material we are short by like your purchase are linked to a project's level. So that's the reason you need to. This is a mandatory stuff. So you have to actually provide a project name for that one. Then accordingly, you will enter a dates. That is whether till what date you would like to have it. So that is going to be your agreement date. Then you can order this. What should be your tentative delivery date?
So
Any
does
source document?
the Archana, does the delivery date indicated by signs and decal or by the vendor?
Actually, you are expecting from your vendor that you require that material by this date. Accordingly, he is
Okay,
giving a date. So you can ask them that, yeah, I would like to have that particular material by those dates. So that's the reason we are filling up this information. And if you
I
are
see.
okay with the, yeah, because uh, there is some schedule linked to your projects. Like you guys are also delivering sign to your customers to
Mm-hmm.
deliver them into a particular time. You need to actually require a raw material by that time, right? To process it. So that's a reason you need to mention, or it's not a mandatory field. You can keep it blank as well.
Okay.
And these are the test material products which I'm selecting right now because I'm not aware like what else needs to be there. So we have just entered some raw materials into the system, a staging database, but that you can use it for a testing purpose. I'm just going to put some fake quantity that I require for this project only.
Okay.
I'm just going to select some few materials from here.
Mm-hmm.
So once I complete these details, you can also mention about documents like with this requisition. If you require some documents, some notes, you can mention it by internal notes and external notes. Internal
Mm-hmm.
is for our purpose, and external notes will get printed into those document level as well. So this is for like internal person you would like to have it. Then here also you have like send message, so you can utilize these particular features to send an email to any related person or any linked person of this particular document. We will also capture this one. And if you would like to attach some document over here, you can do it by hitting on a log node and selecting attachments. For example, you are looking for some particular material, so that you can actually select it by this, that I'm looking for this kind of material.
Okay, so when you save a document in here, are they also sent to the vendors when we request for their pricing?
Yes, those are getting sent to the vendor level. So let me just
Okay.
confirm this because I have listed down all the products. I have actually
Mm-hmm.
attached these documents. Uh, this list will be visible once you refresh the page. Let me just confirm this.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I have confirmed this, and this will refresh the my page. So you are able to see that whatever I have logged it,
Mm-hmm.
it will be also visible over here.
Mm-hmm.
Then whatever actions I'm doing, like I'm confirming this requisition, that will create a log automatically with the date stamps.
Okay.
So
What do
everything
you
will
mean
get,
by why?
yes,
What do you mean by this?
yeah. Internal is nothing but any document which is for your internal purpose, not for external
Mm-hmm.
people to view it. You can mention it as an internal, so that whenever any email is going outside. So I have already, if you see here, purchase message, one PNG, I have marked it as internal, and other are having a different name. So let me confirm the
Mm-hmm.
RFQ process. You will come to know like
Okay.
what is the purpose of it. So once we complete this, confirm this RFQ, you can create the RFQ by clicking on this button, or you can also click on this button. Both are doing same options. So when I hit on create RFQ, first time it will directly land to a page where everything is already selected. You just need to provide a proper vendor. So I'm going to select one, stylish event, and you can select the representative. Representative are nothing but the uh, vendors representative who are linked to that particular record. Right now, if you open up this stylish event, we don't have a contact person linked to this particular record. That's the reason it is not visible.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but if you have a vendor which is having any contacts, so you are able to see those contacts too.
I
You
see.
can
Okay.
also,
So so you're saying that if there is no particular contact for that vendor, the representative here will use the details that are in the vendor form.
yes.
Okay.
But if you have if you have any vendor which is having multiple contacts, so to whom you are dealing, that you can specify over here. That is possible because these two are
So I
linked to each other. Yes,
uh-huh.
these two are linked
So
to
I
each
can
other.
choose the name of the representative from the list of contacts inside that vendor company.
Yes, that you can choose it here. You can also
Okay.
specify a vendor reference number. Right now, I'm just going to fill up a detailed information that what
Mhm.
can be a price which they are offering. You can fill up at this level.
Mhm.
For example, they have given these prices, or they haven't given these prices. You are just confirming this one. I have just created one. When I hit one more time a create button, it will create a second record. So number of copies are getting created, and we are keeping a record of each and every copy which we are creating here.
Okay. How many vendors can I ask for the quotation?
And number of vendors, because there is many to many kind of relation, so you can create a number of quotations like.
So I can send the my RFQ to multiple vendors.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I can actually, like, you might be doing it like on a number of days. So I
Mhm.
have shown you one way of doing it. You can also create it from here. Like once you hit on this, you will land it on all these two records. You can directly hit on create button. You will have this detail again. Both are
I
doing
see.
the
So
same
that's
thing.
two ways. Okay.
Yeah, both are go landing into same page. You can see from here also you can create it.
Mhm.
Right now I'm putting a price, but that does not mean like you are just sending this to your customers. So that price you can actually put up once you have a communication with those guys. There is one more thing I would like to show you is the documents.
Okay.
The number of requisitions you are creating along with this purchase requisition, they all are having this document. And if you want to add something new to that respective vendor, you can actually log it from here. So that is also possible. So you can actually log it from here. But there is only one thing, that whatever you will do it on a request for quotation level, when we go back to our purchase requisition level. If you see on purchase requisition, you have only three documents. Even all the other requisitions are having three documents.
Okay.
Because you have linked to a respective record, this will have the four documents.
But do I see that into the main RFQ level? All the documents, even if that particular document is all only connected to RFQ number 4.
No, actually, we haven't like developed in that way, because whenever you are having a common document which you want that
Mm-hmm.
all requests for quotation should share it, you should upload it into your RFQ level only, request for quotation level. For example, if I do
Okay.
a login right now, uh, I'm going to upload one PDF,
Mm-hmm.
and when I log it on this level, this will be always there with all documents. I'm going on fourth one. You are having
Archana.
this. Yes.
Okay, so you're saying that when I upload the or a document into here,
Mm-hmm.
into the main level,
Yes.
all the all the RFQ sent to the vendors will have the documents, correct?
Yes.
But if I go to one of the RFQs here, let's
Mm-hmm.
just choose one. Let's just say I uploaded the document on RFQ 1,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's test again. Can you try another document?
Yeah.
Let's just try any?
Yeah, I have started one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I took
Okay.
a different pattern of it.
All right. It's still uploading. Okay, it's a video.
Yeah, I took a video, so it will be here.
Okay. So only I will see that on RFQ too because I uploaded it in this level, and then you're saying that I will not see it on other RFQs, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And also I will not see that in this level.
Yes. Uh, there is a logic behind this that this is a parent
Mhm.
of each and every request for quotation. So if parent is
Mhm.
having something, it will be get distributed on children level. And if
Okay.
any specific children is having some specific requirement based on that vendor level, that might be not
Mhm.
needed. That's the reason it is asking on that specific child level. So we have given that kind of functionality. And whenever you want that has to be there with each and every children, you should put it onto parent level. It will be automatically get distributed amongst all the children. And whenever you have
Okay.
anything specific to that children, you will put it on that children level, and then it will be only with that children, and you can communicate accordingly. And that means like it won't be get shared with the other children because they don't require it at all.
All right. That's clear now, Archana. Thank you.
Yeah. So this was the logic behind it. And when you actually go into requisition, see from here also you can able to
Mhm.
see it on a tree level, like what is the amount which has been offered and what is the status of it. So basically you can go into each and every and validate those RFQ
Mhm.
because you are now fine with those RFQ, whatever content is there, everything is like put it over there. That way you can actually validate which RFQ you are in a correct fashion and correct matter. That way you can confirm that.
Okay.
Once you actually see, once you validate it, it will go for out for pricing. So that way you can do it. Just actually confirming everything that is validate RFQ, and I'm sending it to. So now we will move into that internal one. So if you
Mhm.
see here, we have marked one document as an internal one. When I hit on out
Yes.
for pricing,
I'm sorry.
when we hit on out for pricing, it won't pick up that document. Calpop is updated, picture message 2 is there, picture message RU2 is there. But if you see,
Mhm.
there is one more document was here, which is not picked up. Let me go back there again. If
Mhm.
you see here, this is my picture message OVYKB01TG4. This is my document. This
Yeah.
is not picking up. 2 and RU2 is picking up into email level. But yeah, this document is not going outside.
Can you show that again?
Yeah, yeah, why not?
Okay.
It's 2, RU2,
Uh-huh.
sample is there. This is my RFQ, not that particular
The
picture.
actual RFQ.
Yeah, this is my RFQ. So
Okay.
in detail, the document, let me just show you what document it is. This is nothing but into your format.
Mhm. You scroll down.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
So the ship to part, is that automatic?
Yeah, ship to part is coming from your company address.
Okay, but what if I wanted the shipment go to a different location, not sent in decal. Say I want it directly sent to the clients.
Yeah, that is also you can do it. Let me
Mhm.
just
Can you show me?
yeah, why not? Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to discard this. And if I hit on send, it will have this message with the content. You can keep CC
Okay.
the number of people you want to keep CC as into.
Mhm.
So that way you can keep CC, BCC. Those people will be followers or actually you would like to get intimated with that. So that you can select it from here. I'm going to cancel this.
Okay.
Uh, Give me just 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. So there is an option called see delivery to my company. Is it? When I hit on delivery to dropship, it will pick up an address. That is a dropship address. And
Okay.
from here, you can actually specify which address you would like to get delivered to, like a customer address or something like that. So, for example, I'm selecting MRM
Can we
consulting.
try that?
Yeah, yeah, why not?
Okay.
I have selected another address, which is not my address, my company's address. So I just save this and hit on print. This is our previewer. So it won't directly download that document the way earlier it was doing. It will load that document
Okay.
and you are able to see that it's not your company but it's MRM Consulting LLC.
Ah, okay. So it's under the other information tab that we can change the location or the address of the delivery for the shipment.
Yeah, but make sure that you
Okay.
will choose it as a dropship. Dropship is nothing but that concept in Odoo. That means you don't want a delivery at your place, but you would like to have that delivery at your customer places or any XYZ place, not at your
Okay.
warehouse.
What are the other delivery methods?
This is a receipt.
Mhm.
And then other is my company incoming written orders. Incoming written orders are nothing but the orders which you actually deliver. Those are your sales orders. Those are coming back to your warehouse.
Okay.
So once will be a receipt. That means you're receiving it. That's the reason it is your address. Second
Mm.
is this one is also your address, but this is a something that you have delivered to somebody. They don't like it, or there is some damages happen, and they have returned you back, or there might be
Okay.
any XYZ reason. For that purpose only, this option will come up. And there is another option called as dropship. This dropship is nothing but that you would like to deliver it not in your address, but some other address which where you would like to have this delivery should be happening. So that you will do it from here.
Okay, but what if, say, for example, I wanted to add another address? It's not a GC, it's not a client, but he's not yet in my system. Is it possible to type in an address?
This is something will be a custom that you just want to have address but not in your system. Basically, you need to
Yes.
enter that address into a system and then only you will have it okay.
Okay. So I still have to add that address first in the system before I could use the drop ship instead.
Yeah, you need to actually enter it because without that we don't have a record and we don't have a track. You see
Okay.
in a system wise why it is harmful because it's just a text field. We won't able to search it in a future, like where it has been gone, how many deliveries has been
Mhm.
done, this kind of reference, because you guys are using a ERP system where you will get more information than just a text field. Like if I put it as a text field, this will be like you cannot generate a any other reports like how many deliveries happened before to this address, for example. How many
Okay.
deliveries has been happened? What are the products which has been delivered to that level? So this kind of reports
Understood.
you cannot generate if we just do it a simple way. If you enter it into the system, yeah, this kind of information will be there into the system, and this kind of linkage will be there. System will automatically create that kind of linkage, and then we can actually generate a report based on.
Okay.
So that's the reason we should have it basically.
I see. All right.
Yeah. So from here, I have shown you that out for pricing, that it will only pick up the document which are not marked as internal, and it will always pick up a latest document. So I have already
Okay.
shown. Yep.
Can you go back? Just a quick question.
Yeah.
You confirmed the or you validated the RFQ a while ago, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Who has access to validating the RFQ? Can
Uh,
anyone validate it, or is there a user access level?
right now is only purchase department. Users can actually validate this. Nobody
Mhm.
else apart from purchase department. So the person who is belongs to a purchase department can validate our purchase order.
Okay. Only one validator?
Yes, for a now, for a request for quotation, there is only one validator. When we go back on
Okay.
the purchase order level, because you are just sending it as a RFQ, you have validated that RFQ, you have converted into an actual purchase order. When it comes to a purchase order, the person who is having a limit, for example, a purchase order should get validated because he has just converted that request for quotation is just a request. That is nothing
Yes.
but multiple requests are generated for one kind of requirement. But when it actually converted into an actual purchase order, that means it have a value. Now you guys need to pay that particular amount to that particular vendor at that point of time. There is a need of another person like who is having that authority, that amount of authority. For example, if any user is not approved for that much amount, for example, he cannot place an order beyond $1,000 amount, then it will raise a warning.
Mhm.
And if that particular user is having that access, then only he can actually do that thing. So let me show
Okay.
that part as well. Let me show that part as well. Give me just 1 minute.
Sure.
Yeah. So let's go for that flow where we will see approval stages as well. So out for
Mhm.
pricing, there's one more thing I forgot to show you is about taxes.
The what? I'm
So
sorry.
if you guys are, I forgot to show you is about taxes. So from here, you can actually choose a tax which will get applied and then it will calculate the amount accordingly. But if you guys are not having a taxes calculation at that level, you can remove it as it is. So from here, it will be applied by level. Okay. So now we'll go for out for pricing. I'll just confirm this. I have sent this particular message my vendor. We will go with all the details
Mhm.
so that you will come to know like yeah. If you want to send it again, you can send it again as well. Out for pricing is always open, but once you send it for first time, it will change the state. This way you can send him again
Okay.
and again. So outward pricing is there. Now you this is you have done it for like all the other things. Like for example, you have send it to everybody. So I just hit on out for pricing, send it to the customer.
Shouldn't we send a request for quotation without their pricing yet?
Yeah, we can do that.
Mhm.
I have just shown you that thing. Like for example, you can do this thing. I have keep one example without pricing. And send it to
Mhm.
them. Like you receive a price, you update it into the system. You find this is a best match as per your requirement. Like this person is giving you a delivery within a time line and also
Mhm.
giving you the best prices. Even there might be a chances that you have received a prices from multiple vendors and you have received best price for one product from one vendor, you have received good price from one vendor like another vendor or another product, so that is also
Okay.
you can do it.
So it's possible that if I ask multiple vendors for, let's just say, 5 items, and vendor A gives me
Mm-hmm.
low price for item 1, 2, and 3,
Yeah.
and then another vendor gives me the lowest price for item 3 and 4 and 5, then I it's possible that I can buy item 1, 2, and 3 from vendor A, and
Mm-hmm.
then items 4 and 5 from vendor B.
Yes, that is possible. You can
Okay.
actually, yeah, there is one thing. mm, just a second.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the email which I'm sending to multiple vendors.
Mhm.
Just open that one as well. Sorry for this speed,
Okay.
but there is some issue. See, I have received like two email because I have sent it to
Mhm.
Susie and she has reverted me back those things. So this is the email content, like the emails which we send it to our vendors. So these are the details.
Okay. So he forwarded it to you. Okay.
Yeah,
Um, got it. I saw it. Okay.
this is for stylish event. I send it to him. Then there is another
Mhm.
one also that was in America, because everybody is actually we. It's on a staging server and we have updated an email address to Sufyan's email address. So like he has given me two samples.
Yes,
So this
I
actually,
understood.
yeah. So this way you receive an email. These guys are also receive those emails, and then they can go
Mhm.
through the requirement. Accordingly, they can revert back to you and update you on the prices. So, for example, these are my prices. For good prices, but yeah, I'm not happy with
Yes.
the third price. So what I can do is I can delete this. That way, I'm going to accept this two pricing and hit on vendor selection.
Okay. So originally we had three items to buy, but you were not happy with the price for one item, correct?
Yes, not true. So what I did is I actually confirmed this order. Like if you see
Mhm.
here, it's converted into a purchase order. When I hit on vendor selection, that means I'm
Mhm.
confirming their order and want to convert it into a actual purchase order. So now it has been converted into a purchase order. I can go back to that level. I can go back to my request for quotation level. This
Mhm.
is the order where I have hit on vendor selection. Rest will be
Yeah.
automatically treated as a cancel order. I can open up any other order where I would like to have a deal with that third prices. Earlier, if you remember, these two prices are higher, but the third price is
Yes.
low. So I can actually remove these two requests and keep the third request here. And I can again hit validate RFQ.
Mhm.
It will again go for like out for pricing. Uh, you
Do
can
we
confirm
need
that.
to send that again to the vendor, or that's fine?
Yeah, you can actually not send it to that vendor. That is fine.
Mhm.
Then you have out for pricing where you can have an option for vendor selection.
Okay.
So at that way, you can actually confirm two different orders. You can do it. You can go with the one order as well, and you can go with
Mhm.
a multiple one. So from here, I have confirmed that order, and in other information, you will get a related purchase order information. From here, you can go with that purchase order itself, where the rest flow will continue. Till here, we have completed we have created a purchase requisition. We create multiple RFQs. From that, we have chosen two RFQ to get converted into purchase order, and our purchase order is also completed. That purchase order information you will get it from here, as I showed you. Under under other
Other
information,
information.
you have related purchase order. When you click on it, you will get that. Apart from that, you will also have that particular menu. You will have that particular menu here as well. See, you have 39 and 40,
Mhm.
Alish event and Miguel
Fernandez.
Fernandez.
Yes.
Yeah, you are also able to see a project name is there, then their dates, who is purchase representative, and what are the status. The status is in our
Okay.
draft PO.
PO. Draft PO because they hasn't been approved by whoever is assigned to approve a purchase order, correct?
Yeah, that's true. So when I hit on, are you sure you want to confirm my order? So when I hit on OK,
Mm-hmm.
it will actually, I'm not having that much access. Like I cannot order beyond 1,000. So that's the reason it went to a approval stage. So it will be
Okay.
back to approve stage, and you can actually see those. Yeah, because I'm not having Excel, I actually not able to see to approve as well.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not able
Align with
to.
the administrator.
So right now, if you see here, I'm not able to have that access. So let me just
Mm-hmm.
give me that access so I can able to see that menu as well. So yeah, so now I need to. I have actually changed my access.
Okay.
I have see. I have two approved order
Mm-hmm.
because I have given me access. Now I can able to see that.
So
So
meaning
now
you can approve it also?
right now I have given that access. That's the reason I'm able to approve it. Otherwise,
Okay.
whenever you are having a hierarchy, if the person is not having that much access, he can actually confirm that particular purchase order, but he cannot approve it because this is actually given to a group of people who is having that level of access because this is something you guys are going to pay it for it, right? So how much
Yes. Okay.
purchase, how much bill needs to get pay out, that is going to be a special access. Those are given to a respective list of people.
Okay, so with that access, so this is 1005. With your access a while ago, you
Mhm.
cannot purchase anything above 1000.
Yeah, that's
Can
true.
we also assign a person that um when the when uh when the amount is more than a certain value,
Hmm. Yeah, we
someone
can.
will approve it. Mhm.
Yeah, par- pardon.
Okay.
Can you?
Okay. The the assignment for the maximum amount, for
Mhm.
example, in
Mhm.
this case it's 1005,
Right.
right?
Right.
So does does every every user has a
Mhm.
limitation, or just the people in purchase team, purchase department?
Only a purchase department is having this kind of flow because purchasing is something should have a control because
Mhm.
that is something is expense to your organization because while you are purchasing, that means your organization or your team, sign a decal, company has to pay it out, right? So
Mhm.
that
Yes.
has to be managed with that department only. So a limit, like there is not a hard and fast rule, but yeah, there is some dollar amount limit that is apply on a normal user. A user is having a access or having authority to purchase a certain level of amount. But
Mhm.
if it is going beyond that, then only that will go to a higher authority.
Okay.
So that way it is handled
Um.
through a system.
All right. Right now, in the production server or the live server,
Mhm.
um, do are our PMs, do they have access to purchase module?
There is only list of people given who should have that access. So
Mm-hmm.
accordingly, we have given that access. I think that list is with you only. So the people who are belongs to a purchase department, those are able to see those menus.
All right, but aren't our purchase, say for example, my project manager for a certain project, right? He
Mhm.
needs screws.
Okay.
What does he do? Does he go to the purchasing people and request for those items, the screws, or he can just go to the purchase module and create the purchase request, right? The RFQ until the person who will approve it will validate the request. Is that
Right.
possible?
Yeah, that is a good way to do it, but it's depend like because Ali has given us some level of access that a
Mhm.
respected person should able to do certain things and respective person should not able to do a certain thing. So we are not in a position where we can actually identify that this person is a manager or actually a project
Mhm.
manager or not. We just have a list of users who are with a multiple access. So as per you are looking for, like whether a project manager should have that access or not. I cannot say it in that way, but yes, if that project manager is given that access in that list, so we have given that one.
Okay.
So we are just following that list, that Excel, where it is given
Mhm.
that this particular person should have access to this many modules and these are their levels. So we have given in that way.
I see. All right.
So we are in this level where I have actually altered my access. Now I can actually confirm that purchase order, which earlier I was not able to. So
Mhm.
when I hit on approve order, it will confirm our vendor order and create a receipts for us. And if you see here, you are able to see your documents as well. So the documents which are actually uploaded on the level of requisition, purchase requisition, those are carry forwarded till this level. And even in on shipment level also you are able to see those documents. So documents are transparent and everywhere you can able to see it
Mhm.
and check those documents. So these are there.
Okay.
When you hit on this, you are able to see those documents. So you have a preview of those documents. What is requested, what is not requested, what is going to be delivered to us. Like that. So we have completed our purchase flow in this level. Beyond this
Mhm.
is our recipient, like it's a shipment department's flow. So it's something that needs to be get covered. Just let me know. We can cover that part.
Okay. Now, what about when we receive the purchase items?
When you receive a purchase item, that will be a recipient part. So when you receive it, you can actually specify here at this level and how much you have received. You first have to
Yeah.
mandate this that
Mhm.
please check this particular
Valid.
document.
Okay. Is this also part of the purchasing module
No,
or
actually
the
this is
part of purchasing
this,
process?
no, this is not a part of purchasing. This is still purchase
Okay.
level. Beyond that, this is a shipment department's responsibility. Then
Mhm.
receiving a payment and doing a payment. This is going to
Okay.
be accounting department's requirement, like their
So
responsibility.
so this is with the inventory and accounting department.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I guess that it is that all for. Hold on. See.
So actually, whenever we are receiving, like we have generated a receipt into the system, there was a question asked by Clara that what we can do if we want to capture an advance payment against our purchase order. So yeah, Odoo is also providing us that feasibility by this button that once you confirm your purchase order, you are able to see this button. This will be only visible till the time you haven't received that shipment. That means You have just created a shipment, but you haven't validated that one. So before that, you can capture a advance payment by clicking on this button. That will give you a feasibility that how much payment you would like to do. That, for example, I would like to do a payment of $100. This is my advance payment. This was my check number, and I can make it advance payment done.
Advance payment is like a deposit, Archana?
Yeah, something that is as a deposit you have given to your customer.
Okay.
When I hit on confirm, this is marked, and you can print that check as well.
Okay.
We can go back as well, and let me
Mm-hmm.
just receive the shipment so that how I will show you how this is actually get adjusted against our bill. So I have made a
Hold
payment.
on. Um, Archana, on this level, where do I see my advance payment?
You are
Where
able to
is it
see,
recorded?
yeah,
Okay,
here it is recorded.
here. Amount posted. All right. Okay, products. Can you go back to the products, please? Yes. Can you scroll down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, does it show here where, okay, so I know that we have made payment, right? On this part, we know when I go there, but I don't see any deductions over here. Is it possible to show that?
Deduction will be happen on invoice level only. This is our purchase order, right? Purchase order won't
Okay.
capture because it's a full amount. Even though if you make a full payment, it won't able to see it here because this is just a purchase order. It's a purchase note.
Okay.
The payment part you will see it onto invoice level, and because it's advance payment, you are able to see it here.
Okay.
So normally payment after delivery option is there. That's a reason you have received this receipts. And let me just validate this part.
Validate means we have received
Receive that
the.
shipment part. Yeah. So this is actually shipment
Okay.
package work. I've received this
Mhm.
shipment, and when I go back to a purchase order, you will see that I have received this shipment. Now I hit on create bill. Before hitting on create bill, advance payment button is visible. Once I hit on create bills, that button will also get disabled. So
Mhm.
let me generate a vendor bill. Till the time of save, you won't able to see any deductions. But when I hit
Yes.
on validate, it will have a system bill generated, and you're also able to see that it is get paid as well because my advance payment is
Ah.
automatically.
Okay. So meaning my balance is just now 905.
Yes, that's true. And if you go back into a purchase order level,
Mhm.
you'll also able to see that advance payment button is not there. Now there is only a vendor bill button. From here, you
I
can go
see.
to that
So
respect to vendor bill.
got it.
And now, whenever you are making a payment, you will make a payment for uh,
Mhm.
balance amount. And that is also I've shown you that you can make a payment into checks. So if you choose a proper payment method, that is a bank, you will get with a number that is auto implemented number. Earlier it
Okay.
was 98, now it is 99, and you can make a payment for either a partial amount or a full amount. So right now I'm making a
Okay.
payment
Can
for full
can you
amount.
write 500 only?
Yeah, I can do that. I need to keep this open. I don't want to mark it as payment. So you have to go with this option. So that way, it will only capture. Give me just 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
If you see, still my invoice is in an open state, and you are able to see a two payments. And we are remaining with $405. And if you hit on this one, icon, you're able to see that payment as well. And you can view that information from here. That will give you a printing of that check, all the other part of it. Are you there, Joanne?
Yes. Sorry, I was just on mute. Okay, I was looking at it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So this way, like if you see, you can capture a partial payment, like gradually also you can make a payment, and you can make a direct payment as well. So whenever you hit on register payment, you get it over here.
We can print it, correct?
Yes, you can print this.
I see. Okay.
Do you want to print check or like you want to print the invoice?
Both. Let me see. Can we print the invoice?
Yes, you can hit on print invoice. Normally, this is a simple format because normally vendor invoices nobody gets printed on
Okay.
because
How
you
about the
get,
checks?
yeah, because you get a hard copy from vendor, right? So we'll try to
Yes.
get that one. So this is a check, and when you hit on print check, okay, you have chosen a check. I think I cannot show you right now, but yes, this is a button.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I have to choose one layout, so I haven't set it up that one, so it's giving me error. But yes, this will give you a print check layout.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. So, check layout. Who provides the check layout? Us or it's the
no,
the
it's a Odoo
development?
default. It's Odoo default format we have
Okay.
received. So let me just configure that part, and you guys can actually hit on this button and print it out. And if there is any correction, let me know. We can do that part.
Okay.
So this
All
is
right.
something
Can you
that
yes.
is, yeah. I will update that and send it to you after our call, and then you can actually have a correction on
Okay. Got it. All right.
it.
So let's wrap it up. Archana, can you say that any last things about the purchasing module?
Again. Okay.
Yes.
Uh, yeah. So summary is nothing but like you can go for purchase where you can create a purchase requisition like this, where you have a request for multiple as per your requirement, like multiple products, you can generate a request that will get converted into a, like you can generate multiple requests for quotations which you can handle individually. You send it out, those requisitions, requests to multiple vendors based on their pricing. You can validate, confirm any requisition that will create a purchase order like this. So from purchase requisition, we go into purchase requisition RFQs, where you will see all the RFQs like this, and then you can confirm any purchase RFQs that will, once you validate that one and confirm it, it will convert it into a purchase order like this. And if that respective user have a enough access, he can confirm that order or it will go for approval stage from here. From here, once you approve it, it will convert it into an actual purchase order like this. Open up anyone. So that actual purchase order, once you validate it, confirmed it, it will create a receipt that is nothing but a shipment record for us. And before receiving that shipment record or before creating a actual invoice for a vendor, you can capture advance payments as well. There is a button where you can capture advance payment part. And once you receive your receipt and generate a vendor bill, it will hide that button. And once you confirm that vendor bill, it will automatically adjust your payments.
Okay.
Uh,
Is that
and
the end
also,
of the?
and you can also create a register payment. That way, you can capture a partial payment scenario as well. So you can make a full payment or a partial payment. Also, you can select a proper journal, a payment method from where you can capture a check payment part, or you can do a normal payment like wire transfer or a cash payment. That thing also you can do. So this is the full cycle of purchase order.
Mhm. Okay.
So
All
this is
right. Well, all right. So what's going to happen, Archana, right now is that when the other users or the actual users for the purchase module have any questions, they can go to the YouTube video and then comment their questions, and we'll do our best to answer them. Correct?
yes.
All right. Well, then, thank you very much, Archana, for your time regarding this purchasing module. And tomorrow we'll do the contract, correct?
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that
All right.
contract tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Suman.
Uh,
Thank you for helping.